Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're lacing up our boots, metaphorically speaking, and embarking on an incredible journey, a deep dive right into the majestic heart of the Himalayas. Specifically, we're setting our sights on 2026 and the truly breathtaking trekking opportunities Nepal has to offer. Have you ever dreamt of standing beneath those towering peaks, immersing yourself in ancient cultures, maybe feeling that profound sense of personal achievement? Well, this deep dive is absolutely for you. We're going to unpack the top 15 routes, some bonus ones too, and crucially, talk about how pre planning really makes all the difference for an enjoyable, safe, and unforgettable adventure.
Absolutely. Nepal isn't just a destination, it's really a trekking haven for adventure seekers worldwide. It offers an astonishingly diverse range of possibilities for, well, pretty much everyone. Whether you're a seasoned multi-day hiker looking for an extreme challenge, or maybe someone just beginning to imagine their first big trek, Nepal has a path calling your name. Our main source for this deep dive is Top 15 Best Treks for 2026 in Nepal with itinerary and cost. It's a really comprehensive guide put out by Adventure Vision Treks and Travels, gives us a fantastic roadmap. Our mission today, well, it's to extract the most important nuggets of knowledge from this guide, to equip you with the insights you need to choose the perfect trekking route for your 2026 Himalayan adventure. So that means diving deep into the specifics, duration, difficulty, the permits you'll need, estimated costs, and the highest altitudes. We'll try to give you a vivid sense of the unique landscapes, the cultural encounters, the challenges of each one.
Okay, let's unpack this then. We're talking about this amazing blend of stunning scenery, deep cultural immersion, and yeah, definitely a significant personal challenge. Pushing your limits, but in a good way. But before we even glance at those routes, let's talk about setting yourself up for success because the allure of Nepal is huge, right? And good preparation isn't just about packing a bag. It really amplifies every single bit of the experience. It's the foundation. So Nepal is renowned globally, but what truly makes it this trekking haven? What's the magic beyond just the sheer scale of the Himalayas?
Well, what's truly fascinating, I think, is that Nepal offers this unique alchemy, this mix of elements you rarely find elsewhere. It's not just the scenic beauty, which is, let's be honest, unparalleled, but it's also about the profound cultural immersion and that journey of, personal struggle that leads to immense achievement. Imagine walking and the landscape just shifts dramatically every few days. One minute you're in lush, vibrant green valleys, terraced farms clinging to hillsides, life buzzing around you. The next, you're in a stark, high-altitude desert, feeling this ancient stillness, this vastness. The views are constant waterfalls, roaring rivers, those glacial lakes reflecting colossal peaks. Just wow. But the experience, it runs so much deeper. You get these priceless opportunities to actually get to know local people, to discover their customs, share maybe a cup of yak butter tea, enjoy delicious Nepalese food, often cooked right there in the tea houses.
Oh, the food can be amazing. Dal bat power.
Exactly. Dal Bot Power, 24-hour. And this direct, authentic interaction, it gives you this unique window into diverse cultural lives. The Sherpa culture near Everest, the Gurung and Magar communities in the Annapurnas, the ancient Banways in Dolpo. It's about being, frankly, in awe of the Nepalese people's remarkable fortitude, their resilience living there, and their genuinely warm, welcoming friendliness. They really do open their homes and hearts.
That emphasis on the journey itself, the transformation, not just ticking off a destination, that really resonates. It sounds like being prepared isn't just about gear, though that's essential, but also about mindset, being willing to engage, being adaptable, embracing the unexpected.
Precisely. And that prepared mindset goes hand in hand with safety and responsible trekking. Our source really emphasizes this. This means making sure you have the right tools before you even step on the trail. Your backpack, it needs to be trustworthy, sturdy, keep your stuff dry, warm clothes non-negotiable. Layering is absolutely key. Mountain weather can change in an instant.
Oh yeah, freezing nights, warm afternoons.
Exactly. And crucially, strong, broken-in hiking shoes. Good ankle support, good grip.
Yeah.
They're probably your single most important piece of gear.
Definitely, bad boots can ruin everything.
Right. Comfortable, supportive footwear prevents blisters, injuries. It's fundamental. These aren't just suggestions. They're vital for a safe, comfortable trek. Skimping here can really impact your whole experience.
Absolutely. So that's the prep. What about during the actual trek? Day to day on the trail, what are the key safety thoughts?
Right. On the trail, the source highlights three really fundamental things. First, stay hydrated. Sounds obvious, but it's so easy to forget, especially altitude. Dehydration hits harder up there, affects energy, thinking, makes altitude sickness more likely. Drink tons of water.
More than you think you need.
Definitely more than you think you need, consistently. Second, keep a steady pace. It's not a race. People talk about Nepali flat, slow, steady rhythm. It lets your body acclimatize gradually, saves energy, reduces strain. Pushing too hard too fast, common mistake.
Right, slow and steady wins the race, or at least gets you there safely.
Exactly. And third, maybe the most important, pay close attention to your body. Listen to it. The mountains test you, sure, but pushing through severe fatigue, ignoring headaches, nausea, dizziness, those signs of altitude sickness, that can be really dangerous. Be honest with yourself, with your guide. Self-awareness is your best safety tool.
Okay, hydrate, steady pace, listen to your body. Got it.
And beyond personal safety, there's respecting the environment and the communities. Properly disposing of rubbish, ideally carry out what you carry in. Stick to eco-friendly guidelines. Think about water sources, minimizing plastic, supporting local tea houses, porters respectfully. This responsible trekking preserves these incredible landscapes for everyone who comes after us. It's part of the whole deal.
That's incredibly vital advice, really sets the stage. And before we dive into the treks themselves, quick clarification. You mentioned permits, difficulty levels, terms like TIMS or strenuous. What do they actually mean for someone planning?
Excellent question. Yeah, let's break those down. They're key for planning.
Yeah.
So permits. Think of them as your official entry tickets and safety registrations. The TIMS Card Trekkers Information Management System that's pretty much universal across Nepal. It helps authorities track trekkers for safety, emergencies, responsible tourism. Kind of like your digital footprint.
Okay, TIMS is the basic one.
Right. Then you have conservation area permits like ACK for Annapurna, MCCAT for Manaslu, or national park permits, Sagarmatha for Everest, Langtang for Langtang. These fees go directly into conservation efforts, maintaining trails, managing waste, supporting communities, super important.
So they help protect the areas you're enjoying.
Exactly. And finally, for really remote or culturally sensitive places, you might need a restricted area permit, or RAP. These are usually more expensive. Sometimes you need a guide, a group. They protect fragile places and cultures. Upper Mustang, Manaslu, parts of Dolpo, for example.
Right, RAP for the more off-limits zones. And difficulty. Easy, moderate, strenuous.
Yeah, the source breaks it down practically. Easy treks are usually shorter, minimal altitude gain, good paths, suitable for most fitness levels, families too. Think pleasant walks, great views, no extreme effort.
Like Poon Hill, maybe?
Exactly, like Poon Hill. Perfect example.
Yeah.
Moderate involves longer walking days, some noticeable climbs and descents, maybe rougher trails, moderate altitude.
Yeah.
Decent fitness, stamina, but not necessarily high altitude experience.
Okay, a step up.
Definitely. Then strenuous. These are serious undertakings, long durations, big daily altitude gains, often 1,000 meters plus, challenging terrain rocks, glaciers, high passes. You're at high altitude for extended periods. These need excellent fitness, mental toughness, and yeah, often prior high-altitude trekking experience is highly recommended.
Okay, good to know. Strenuous really means strenuous.
It does. And remember, these are guidelines. Personal fitness always plays a big role.
That's incredibly helpful context. Clears up a lot of that jargon. All right, this is where it gets really interesting. With that foundation laid, let's dive into the specifics of these 15 incredible treks highlighted for 2026. For each, we'll cover its character, duration, difficulty, permits, cost estimate, highest altitude, hopefully helping you pinpoint the perfect fit for your skills, your time, your ultimate Nepal dream adventure.
Indeed. We'll try to paint a vivid picture, the scenery, the culture, the challenges. The goal is for you to almost visualize yourself on these paths and feel which one really calls to you.
Let's kick things off with, well, the icon, the Everest Base Camp trek. For so many people, this is the dream trip, isn't it? A pilgrimage to the foot of the world's highest peak. What makes it so renowned?
Everest Base Camp. Yeah, it's more than just a hike. It's this profound, almost aspirational journey. It literally takes you to the base of Mount Everest, a place that just embodies human ambition, raw nature. As you climb, the path winds through famous Sherpa villages, Namche Bazaar, Tengboche. You see their unique way of life, their deep connection to the mountains.
The monasteries, too, right?
Oh, the monasteries are incredible. Tengboche especially. You trek through rhododendron forests, amazing in spring, past glaciers, roaring rivers. You feel the power of the landscape. And the views, unmatched views, not just of Everest, but Nuptse, Luxi, Amitablam, Pumori. These giants surrounding you. It's awe-inspiring.
Sounds intense, though.
It is. It's definitely strenuous. Needs good fitness, mental grit for the altitude, the daily climbs. But reaching base camp, 510, 364 meters, and often climbing Kalapethar, 545 meters for those sunrise views, it's a profound sense of achievement. A unique window into Sherpa culture, too. logistics-wise. Typically 8 to 15 days. It's strenuous. Permits. You need the Sagarmatha National Entry Permit, a TIMS card, and the Khumbu Pasan Lamu Rural Municipality Entry Permit.
Yeah.
Cost starts around USD 1,100 plus miles.
Okay, the big one. Now moving over to the Annapurnas. The Annapurna Circuit trek, known for its incredible diversity, right? Like multiple treks in one. What landscapes make it so distinct?
The diversity is the key word here. The sheer range of environments you walk through is just remarkable. You start in lush, green valleys, subtropical forests, rice paddies, waterfalls. Then you climb through temperate forests, alpine meadows, and eventually you hit these stark, high-altitude deserts in the rain shadow area. Totally different world up there.
Wow, quite the transition.
Huge transition.
Yeah.
And the mountain views are constant. And Annapurna, the Lagiri, the beautiful Makapukur, the fishtail. A major highlight and a major challenge is crossing Thorongla Pass at 5,416 meters, one of the highest trekking passes in the world. Getting over that is a real triumph.
For a bit.
And along the way, you pass through villages of different ethnic groups, Gurung, Magar, Takali, Manangi. A rich cultural tapestry. It perfectly balances stunning scenery, deep cultural immersion, and yes, significant physical difficulty, a really complete Himalayan experience. The circuit usually takes 12 to 15 days. It's strenuous. Permits needed are AC TELP and Annapurna Conservation Area Permit, and TIMS cost from USD 800 plus 5
Okay, the full loop. But then there's the Annapurna Base Camp trek, often called ABC. Hugely popular, maybe the most popular. Over 70,000 truckers a year, the source says. What's the appeal there? How's it different from the circuit?
Yeah, ABC's popularity is immense. It packs incredible scenery and culture into a more accessible time frame than the full circuit. You get that amphitheater of peaks experience without tackling Thorongla Pass. The destination, Annapurna Base Camp itself, sits at 4,130 meters. And it's surrounded by this majestic ring of giants, Annapurna Feast, Hunchuli, Makapukur, Annapurna South.
Like being inside a bowl of mountains.
Exactly. Waking up there, seeing the sunrise hit those peaks is magical, truly awe-inspiring. And beyond the views, you get that priceless chance to experience Gurung and Magar culture in villages like Gorapani, Chomorong, warm hospitality in the tea houses. Its natural beauty is captivating, and the moderate difficulty makes it rewarding without the extreme challenges of some other big treks. Generally shorter, 5 to 13 days, classified as moderate. Permits are AC-CAP P and TIMS. Cost starts from USD 700 plus sane. Highest point around 4,200 meters, with ABC itself at 4,130 meters.
Okay, sounds like a great option for many. Now, for something maybe a bit quieter. The Langtang Valley trek, called an undiscovered jewel. What's special about Langtang?
Langtang really offers this rare mix of diverse landscapes, but with a more tranquil, intimate feel. Great if you want to escape the bigger crowds. You trek through lush alpine forests, handle some steep climbs that give you these amazing valley views, and eventually reach areas surrounded by snow-capped peaks. A big part goes through Langtang National Park. Beautiful, but also vital habitat for endangered animals like the red panda.
Oh, wow, red pandas.
Yeah, and musk deer, too. Spotting them takes luck. They're shy, but it's possible. Along the way, you encounter these charming Tamang villages, get insights into their culture, visit historic monasteries, find peaceful glacier lakes reflecting the peaks. What sets it apart, as the source says, is it's just less congested, a calmer, closer encounter with nature, more serene.
Sounds lovely. What are the specs?
Langtang Valley typically takes 9 to 15 days. It's considered moderate. You need the Langtang National Park entry permit and TIMS. Costs start from around USD 450 plus C, making it quite affordable, too. Highest point is Kanjingompa at 890 meters.
Okay, good value too. Now, the Manaslu Circuit trek takes you off the main road, around the 8th highest mountain. What does that mean for the experience? How isolated is it?
Manaslu Circuit delivers a really strong sense of raw nature and privacy. It is off the main road, less frequented, open more recently to foreigners. You're circling Mount Manaslu, this constant, majestic presence. The trek leads through secluded valleys, some really untouched by heavy tourism, across challenging mountain passes like Larkila. It feels like a real adventure.
Definitely more remote sounding.
It is. You see diverse scenery, from green lowlands to arid high alpine areas. And importantly, you encounter traditional Tibetan settlements, Samagaon, Samtako, with strong cultural ties across the border. Feels ancient, remarkably preserved. Prayer flags, traditional buildings, amazing Manaslu views. It does require special permits because it's a restricted area. Needs a guide group, usually.
Ah, the RAP permit.
Exactly, the Restricted Area Permit, RAP. But for those seeking isolation, pristine wilderness, deep cultural immersion, the benefits are well worth that extra step. Manaslu Circuit is 12 to 15 days and it's strenuous. Permits. TIM is Manaslu RAP, Manaslu Conservation Area Permit, MCAP. And you dip into Annapurna, so also ACAP. Costs from USD 800 plus much. Highest point is Larkella Pass at 5,106 meters.
Right, quite a few permits for that one. Moving on to something culturally unique, the Upper Mustang Trek to the legendary kingdom of Langtang. Sounds almost mythical. What makes it so culturally distinct?
Upper Mustang is fascinating because it's in this highly restricted region in the Himalayan rain shadow. This isolation has allowed its Tibetan culture to be exceptionally well preserved. It's like stepping back in time, a living museum almost. The landscape is dramatically different to dry, desert-like ochre canyons, eroded cliffs. Reminds you of the Tibetan plateau.
So visually very different from, say, Annapurna.
Completely different. Yeah. But the real gem is the culture. You can tour ancient monasteries, some carved into cliffsides, witness vibrant festivals like Tiji, practiced for centuries, explore ancient cave homes.
Cave homes?
Yeah, thousands of years old dotting the cliffs. Its isolation and deep cultural significance make it truly exceptional. An intimate glimpse into an ancient way of life. Very authentic. Upper Mustang is 10 to 15 days. Difficulty is moderate, though the remoteness and dryness add challenges. Permits. TIMS RAP, which is quite pricey for Mustang, often needs a minimum group, and ACAP. Cost starts from USD 1,100 plus here. Highest altitude is Langtang itself at 13,840 meters.
Okay, a real cultural immersion. Now, back near Everest, but an alternative. The Gokyo Lakes Trek offers a distinct viewpoint. How does it differ from EBC? Why choose this one?
Gokyo Lakes offers a genuinely more peaceful, maybe relaxing experience compared to the main EBC trail, but still with spectacular Everest region views. The route takes you past a series of stunning turquoise lakes, 5 main ones, shimmering jewels tucked in glacial moraines. Dude Pokari Nungazumpa Show. Just beautiful.
Those lakes sound incredible.
They are. Set against peaks like Cho Oyu, the world's 6th highest, and Everest, mesmerizing. The highlight for many is climbing Gokyo Ri at 5,360 meters. The panoramic view from there is considered by some to be even better than Kalapathar on the EBC route. You see Everest, Hoksei, Makalu, Cho Oyu, 4 8,000-meter peaks. It's breathtaking.
Better views, potentially. Interesting.
Yeah, it's a different perspective. You also pass the massive Ingazumpa Glacier, the biggest in the Himalayas. It emphasizes natural beauty and tranquility over just the base camp goal. Great for solitude seekers who still want those huge views. Gokyo Lakes Trek is 12 to 18 days. It's strenuous. Permits. PMS, Sagarmatha National Entry Permit, and Kubu Pasang Lamu Rural Municipality Permit. Cost starts higher, from USD 1,700 plus martyr.
All right, Gokyo Lakes for stunning views and maybe fewer people. Now for the really serious stuff. Kanchenjunga Base Camp Trek. Secluded, difficult, 3rd highest peak. How remote are we talking here?
Kanchenjunga is way out east, far from the main trekking hubs. It is truly secluded, demanding a choice for the serious, experienced trekker. The path goes through pristine virgin forests, feels really untouched, through secluded villages where life is less influenced by tourism, more traditional. Rhododendron valleys are apparently stunning in spring, and the views, Kanchenjunga itself, Yalankang, Kabru, Rathong, towering presences. It's a rare chance to explore a pristine environment, a biodiversity hotspot. Chance of seeing snow leopard, red panda.
Wow, proper wilderness feel.
Definitely. An immersion into wilderness, few experience. Real pioneering spirit needed. It's a long one. 20 to 25 days. Rated strenuous. Permits. TIMS and Kanchenjunga Conservation Area Permit. Cost starts from USD 1,700 plus day. Base camp is at 4,730 meters.
Okay, a true expedition. Similar vein, Makalu Base Camp Trek. 5th highest peak, another big challenge. What are the specific experiences in the Makalibaran National Park?
Makalu Base Camp is another strenuous, immensely rewarding journey. Explores isolated paths in Makalibaran National Park, eastern Nepal near Tibet. This is absolutely for those with strong fitness, prior experience, adventurous spirit. The park boasts stunning biodiversity. You trek through lush subtropical forests, lower down, past dramatic waterfalls. Then it transforms as you gain height-sweeping Himalayan vistas crowned by Makalu. You experience this huge range of ecosystems, from jungle to high alpine tundra.
Sounds incredibly diverse.
It really is. It demands endurance, adaptability, but the scenery, the wilderness feel, reaching the base camp of the 5th highest mountain. It's life-changing. Raw wilderness trek. Also long, 20 to 25 days. Strenuous. Permits. Timis and Makalubarun National Park Conservation Area permits. Cost from USD 1,700 plus tour treat. Makalu Base Camp is at 4,870 meters.
2 big eastern Nepal challenges there. Let's head west now to Dulpo. The Dulpo Circuit Trek, a hiking treasure made famous by the snow leopard. What makes Dolpo so special, so ethereal?
Dolpo is like stepping into another era, a hidden, almost mystical part of Nepal. As you said, Madison's book brought it fame. It offers this unique chance to learn about the ancient Bon Buddhist culture, pre-Buddhist religion, still practiced here with unique monasteries traditions. Fascinating.
Bon culture, interesting.
Very. The landscape is stunningly beautiful, often stark, arid, dramatic mountains, ancient shortens, prayer flags. You cross incredibly high passes, sometimes over 5,000 meters with unbelievable panoramic views. Visit ancient monasteries, see how the Dolpo people live today, largely untouched by modern life, preserving traditional ways, unique dialects, and you visit Phoksundo Lake, one of Nepal's deepest. Incredible, crystal clear turquoise water reflecting the mountains, mesmerizing.
Sounds incredible. Phoksundo Lake.
It's a profoundly immersive cultural and natural experience, a rare glimpse into a vanishing world. Dolpo Circuit takes 20-plus days. It's rated moderate, surprisingly, despite remoteness and high passes, perhaps due to terrain stability. Needs TIMS and a restricted area permit, RAP. Cost from USD 1,400 plus Morant. Highest point often Numala Pass at 318 meters.
Moderate but very long and remote. Now, for the most daring and experienced, the Upper Dolpo to Mustang Traverse, linking two remote regions, what kind of extreme adventure is this?
This traverse is absolutely for the most intrepid, connecting Dolpo and Mustang directly. It's a strenuous walk, challenging terrain, high hills, arid landscapes, historic Tibetan-influenced settlements. You experience Upper Dolpo's rugged beauty, its Bon culture. Then you have to navigate difficult high passes like Kangla Pass, needing serious skills, resilience, experience.
So technically demanding, too.
Potentially, yes, depending on the exact route and conditions. After the pass, you cross into Upper Mustang with its own unique preserved culture, different feel. It combines raw wildness, spirituality, cultural inquiry, letting you experience the Himalayas' unadulterated splendor, raw, untamed, magnificent in a way few do. A true expedition, also 20-plus days. Also listed as moderate by the source, but that experienced hiker's warning is crucial here. Very extreme, very remote. Needs TIMS and RAP. Cost from USD 1,600 plus 10 out. Highest altitude likely Numala Pass, 500 through 80 meters or similar, depending on the exact traverse.
Okay, definitely one for the hardcore adventurers. Let's bring it back closer to Kathmandu, the Hilambu trek. Short on time or prefers a modest trek? Sounds accessible. What makes it convenient yet rewarding?
Hilambu offers a really nice blend of culture and mountain views, and it's conveniently located in the Langtang region, relatively close to Kathmandu. Great if you want a taste of the Himalayas without a massive multi-week commitment. You trek through beautiful rhododendron forests, especially lovely in spring, past terraced farms, traditional Tamang and Sherpa villages. You get good opportunities to interact with locals, see historic monasteries, and enjoy expansive views of the Langtang and Ganesh Himal ranges.
So still proper mountain views.
Oh, yes, definitely. It's a great shorter walk without sacrificing that Himalayan splendor and cultural diversity. Accessible for beginners or those with limited time. Hilambu is typically 10 to 15 days, rated moderate. Needs TIMS and Langtang National Park entry permit, cost from USD 1,100 plus Kasan. Highest point is Singompa at 584 meters.
Good option near the capital. Now, the Gorapani Poon Hill trip. We mentioned it earlier as easy. Popular option for a quick yet worthwhile trip. Why is it so rewarding for such a short trek?
Poon Hill is hugely popular because it delivers those breathtaking Annapurna and Dhaulagiri views for relatively little effort, plus the iconic sunrise experience. Standing on Poon Hill at dawn, watching the light hit Dhaulagiri, Annapurna A, Fishtail, Hinchuli, painting them pink and orange. It's unforgettable, truly magical.
That sunrise sounds like the main draw.
It's a massive draw, but the trek itself is lovely too. Through rhododendron forests, again amazing in spring, quaint Gurung and Magar villages like Uluri, Gorapani, genuine local hospitality in the tea houses. It's suited for all ages and fitness levels due to manageable difficulty, well-kept trails. Great for families or anyone short on time wanting that Annapurna grandeur. A powerful, condensed taste of the Himalayas. Very short, 5-7 days. Rated easy. Needs TIMS and AT pay. Cost starts from USD 500 plus in, making it very affordable. Highest point is Poon Hill at 210 meters.
The classic short trek, it sounds like. Okay, another in Annapurna. Marty Himmel trek. Well kept and little used. A serene escape. What makes this a hidden gem?
Marty Himmel is relatively new, but gaining popularity fast, exactly because it offers that tranquil, off-the-beaten-path feel within the Annapurna region. The panoramic views are magnificent. Annapurna, Machapukur, Marty Himmel itself often feeling closer, more intimate than on other routes, like you're right at their feet.
Closer views, interesting.
Yeah. The path goes through thick forests, charming villages, expansive alpine meadows, feels calm, less traveled. You can really immerse yourself in the mountain serenity. And the warm hospitality of the Gurung settlements there is noted authentic interactions. It allows for deep connection with nature and local communities without the crowds. A fresh perspective on the Annapurnas.
Sounds really appealing. Specs?
Marty Himmel is concise. 4 to 7 days, rated moderate. Permits, TIMS and ACPP. Cost from USD 500 plus nines. Highest point is high camp at 4,500 meters, offering spectacular sunrise-sunset views.
Okay, short, moderate, great views, fewer people. Nice option. Finally, wrapping up the top 15. Upper Gokyo Lakes and Renjila Pass Trek. Distinctive and difficult trek in the Everest area. How does it stand out?
This one stands out as a unique, challenging alternative if you want more than the standard EBC or Gokyo Lakes routes. You still get amazing views of Everest, Choayu, etc., but often from different, less seen angles. You pass those stunning Azure Gokyo Lakes, a major highlight. But the key difference, the main challenge, is crossing the high Renjila Pass at 1,560 meters.
Another high pass.
Exactly. It gives incredible panoramic views and connects you to a quieter, more isolated part of the Everest region, often descending towards Tim. You visit more monasteries, discover secluded valleys, get a deeper sense of Sherpa life in these remote spots. Perfect for experienced hikers, thrill seekers wanting to get off the main trail, see a wilder side of Everest. Combines beauty, challenge, exploration. Listed duration is 4 to 7 days, surprisingly short, and rated moderate. But that's moderate for an experienced high-altitude trekker used to passes like this. Don't underestimate Renjila.
Good clarification. Moderate but challenging.
Definitely. These TIMS, Sagarmatha National Park permit, and Kumu Pusangalamu permit. Cost from USD 1,500 plus 3. Highest point is Renjila Pass itself at 5,360 meters.
Okay, that's the incredible top 15. But as a bonus, the source mentions a few more spots really popular with Nepali trekkers themselves. Maybe hidden gems for international visitors.
Indeed. These offer even more diversity, often deeper immersion into local life, less trodden landscapes, different facets of Nepal's beauty.
First bonus, Rara Lake Trek. Hidden gem in western Nepal's remote Karnoli area. Sounds pristine. What's the vibe there?
Rara Lake promises pure, unspoiled natural beauty, mainly due to its extreme remoteness in western Nepal. The destination is Rara Lake, Nepal's biggest lake, a vast expanse of serene, deep blue water circled by forests, pine, spruce, juniper, and snow-capped peaks reflected perfectly on its surface. Stunning.
Just the lake itself is the goal.
Pretty much. Its size and pristine nature are captivating. The trek there gives a rare look into real, rural Nepali life, far from tourist hubs. Traditional villages, terraced crops tended by hand, tranquil meadows, shepherds. It offers unparalleled tranquility, solitude, an escape into unspoiled nature, great for reflection. Less about high passes, more about experiencing this natural wonder and authentic life.
Sounds peaceful. Second bonus, Pikey Peak Trek. Lesser-known journey with stunning vistas. What views are we talking about and why choose this one?
Pikey Peak, over in the Solukhumbu region but west of the main EBC trail, offers genuinely stunning panoramic views without the EBC crowds. You trek through thick forests, rhododendron-covered hills, gorgeous in spring, picturesque Sherpa villages, great cultural interaction. The highlight is the summit of Pikey Peak itself at 4,065 meters. It gives this broad, sweeping 360-degree Himalayan view.
360 degrees. Wow. What can you see?
On a clear day, supposedly Everest, Ohatsi, Makalu, Kanchenjunga, Choayu, Garishankar, Langtang, even Annapurna way off west. It's often called the best Everest view from the lower elevations. Plus you experience vibrant Sherpa culture, a beautiful blend of nature and culture without the extreme altitude of a base camp trek.
Fantastic panorama potential. Last bonus, Rolwalling Valley Trek. Sounds challenging, secluded for the experienced. What defines this hardcore adventure?
Rolwalling Valley is a difficult, lonely journey to a truly secluded valley tucked between the Everest and Langtang regions. Very remote, very pristine, definitely not for the faint-hearted. Needs experience, navigation skills, self-sufficiency. It's known for its wildness, its glacial landscapes. Breathtaking close-up views of Garishankar and Malungsi peaks, they dominate the trek. You get to explore the pristine Rolwalling Valley, its untouched glacier lakes, often frozen, ethereal, rugged beauty.
Sounds properly wild. Any major obstacles?
Yes. You often traverse demanding passes, like Tashi Lapcha Pass, which might require technical skills, possibly climbing gear, depending on conditions. Excellent for experienced hikers seeking a challenging, raw, off-the-beaten-path adventure in a less traveled area. Profound isolation, connection to the wild Himalayas. The ultimate test, perhaps.
What an incredible deep dive. Just amazing the diversity of trekking in Nepal for 2026. We've gone from the icons like Everest Base Camp through Annapurna, Langtang, Manaslu, Mustang, Dolpo, covered permits, difficulty, costs, highlighted serene escapes like Mardi Himal, bonus gems like Rara Lake, Pikey Peak, even the extreme challenge of roll walling. It's so clear that with, a bit of research, good planning, using info like this, you really